Hey guys, Lunsman here. I hope you guys are doing good and had an awesome Thanksgiving. It's good to see you guys. Today I wanted to go over the fx-9. This is a 9mm carbine. It's based on an AR platform, but is actually not an AR-15. This is a PCC though, pistol caliber carbine. Pretty nifty rifle. I traded out, I got rid of my 300 Blackout AR pistol, and I picked this up. The reason I did that was because I could not find any 300 Blackout ammo, and all the handguns I run in my house are 9mm. So running a 9mm carbine only makes sense for me anyway. And the ATF's cracking back down on AR pistols again. So running a carbine, I felt probably between running 9mm, which for running handguns at 9mm plus my rifle was, I thought was a good decision. And then on top of that, the ATF cracking down on the pistols, going back to a carbine length, I thought was also a good idea. So it's kind of win-win for me. If somebody else get a really good deal, because I was a really nice 300 Blackout that I parted with, unfortunately. But either way, if the lights go out, don't think nothing of it. We have a really bad windstorm right now, so right now I'm charging my phone as we speak. I got out my lantern and made sure my Zippo was good, and also charging up my weapons lights just in case, because you never know. So if the lights go out, don't think nothing about it. We'll still continue to do the video. So I hope you guys had an awesome Thanksgiving. We did here. I was pretty quiet. This year's been kind of crazy, you know, with all the restrictions and all that. But at the same time, you know, we still saw some family and stuff, and we kept it pretty quiet compared to normal. So this is why we're here today. I wanted to show you guys that if you have an fx-9 and you buy an extra grip for this, that's not the plastic AR-15 style grip, make sure it doesn't have a beaver tail on it. The fx-9 does not have a beaver style AR-15 backing to it. It actually comes down and squares off. So the grips you want to run on these are straight back. They're the cut back ones. They don't have the beaver tail. I mean, you can run these. This one has worked fine for this. Safety still works. Trigger still works. And it just, I had to stuff it on there a little bit. You see these corners right here in the square. I just had to slip it over that. But other than that, I mean, it doesn't fit right. It doesn't feel too bad though. So yeah, if you have an fx-9, just be careful of that. And the other thing is, I have a burr in the back of the bolt that's rubbing on my buffer tube. Actually, my buffer, sorry. I'll share some pictures at the end of the video of that, or actually like right now. Maybe not right now, maybe at the end of the video. Either or, I'll share pictures of it in the video. But it's definitely leaving a wear spot. So just a heads up, the back of those bolts aren't like AR-15 bolts ish. I guess they kind of are, but the metal is definitely a little more rigid. Something to be wary of. If they, you know, they have more potential to create burrs and stuff like that in the back of it. So I'm actually going to take and just polish this one up a little bit, just to take the tolerances down a little bit. But other than that, yeah, no, this has been a great rifle. 9mm. Another awesome thing is that it does take Glock magazines. So it comes with 3 SGM tactical mags. These are known to jam in Glocks, but if you swap out the springs in here for, I think, Lone Wolf springs, they run in Glocks. So that's a plus. You can, and it'll still run in your fx-9. And also, you can run all your Glock mags in your fx-9, which is awesome because, I mean, 9mm is typically what we run in the house for self-defense, and why not have it for home defense, compatible with a Glock. So, yeah, that's pretty much that. I want to thank Kurt from That Star Wars Guy. Go check out his channel. He won the giveaway last week that I did that. Something like that, 2 weeks ago, whenever I posted last. So that gift card should be on its way if it hasn't arrived yet. Other than that, yeah, I want to thank him. Go check out his channel. This has been Huntsman32. Thank you guys for all the love and support. fx-9. Definitely get one if you have the chance. Like I said, the ATF is going crazy right now with AR pistols. With the election, I can't say which way that's going to sway, let alone pretty much anything else for that matter as far as new gun rules. So I've definitely been keeping a very close eye on the laws and rules and regulations on firearms due to the election swaying. I refuse to get into political debates on the channel, but some people have the best interest of the Second Amendment and some people don't. With that being said, for right now I'm keeping an eye on rules, regulations, and laws, because when this whole pandemic kicked off back in April, they tried to pass a law that had made it so you would have to have special licensing to own a firearm. To buy ammunition, you would also need that special licensing to buy a firearm, and on ammunition would skyrocket like 50% tax, which is already being price gouged because of supply and demand. Then on top of that, they were going to regulate what you could own for magazines capacity, on top of regulate what you could own for firearms. So most semi-automatic firearms would be banned. High capacity magazines were definitely going to be banned. And then it was boiling down to basically the only thing you could use to hunt and defend your home with would be a shotgun. So, but they tried to pass that, it didn't fly. So it's definitely important to definitely keep your eyes out and keep up to date on what's going on in the gun world. Obviously, if you're here, you're an avid gun person, or you're just a supporter of the channel. Either or, it's definitely a good thing to keep an eye on your gun laws that are trying to be passed. The more they strip, the more freedom that we lose. So if we lose our Second Amendment, we lose our First Amendment, and it just keeps going down the line. So it's been Huntsman32. Thank you guys for joining the show. I'll see you guys soon.